Yeah. Chasing shadows through a glassy dome. Feels like a stranger, but this is my home. Yeah. It's coded dreams, they put me in a secret language under my skin. Blessed with the code I can't erase. Writing my story in this space. ZKODE, yeah, to hum the beat of the world that makes me run. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's coded dreams, they pull me in a secret language under my skin. Blessed with the code I can't erase. Yeah. Writing my story in the empty space. Binary stars collide in my head. Yeah, living for the things I've never said. Yeah, in this matrix of thought I'm alive. Every breath of battle I survive. Eyes wide open, but the night's so blind. Lost in a maze where the stars don't shine. Yeah. Chasing shadows through a glassy dome. Feels like a stranger, but this is my home. Yeah. It's coded dreams, they put me in a secret language under my skin. Blessed with the code I can't erase. Writing my story in this space. ZKODE, yeah, to hum the beat of the world that makes me run. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's coded dreams, they pull me in a secret language under my skin. Blessed with the code I can't erase. Yeah. Writing my story in the empty space. Binary stars collide in my head. Yeah, living for the things I've never said. Yeah, in this matrix of thought I'm alive. Every breath of battle I survive. Eyes wide open, but the night's so blind. Lost in a maze where the stars don't shine. Yeah. Chasing shadows through a glassy dome. Feels like a stranger, but this is my home. Yeah. It's coded dreams, they put me in a secret language under my skin. Blessed with the code I can't erase. Writing my story in this space. ZKODE, yeah, to hum the beat of the world that makes me run. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's coded dreams, they pull me in a secret language under my skin. Blessed with the code I can't erase. Yeah. Writing my story in the empty space. Binary stars collide in my head. Yeah, living for the things I've never said. Yeah, in this matrix of thought I'm alive. Every breath of battle I survive. Eyes wide open, but the night's so blind. Lost in a maze where the stars don't shine. Yeah. Chasing shadows through a glassy dome. Feels like a stranger, but this is my home. Yeah. It's coded dreams, they put me in a secret language under my skin. Blessed with the code I makes me run. It's coded dreams, they pull me in. A secret language under my skin. Blessed with the code I can't erase. Writing my story in the empty space. Binary stars collide in my head. Yeah, living for the things I've never said. Yeah, in this matrix of thought I'm alive. Every breath of battle I survive. Eyes wide open but the night's so blind. Lost in a maze where the stars don't shine. Yeah. Chasing shadows through a glassy dome. Feels like a stranger but this is my home. Yeah. It's coded dreams, they put me in. A secret language under my skin. Blessed with the code I can't erase. Writing my story in this space. ZKODE, yeah, to hum the beat of the world that makes me run. It's coded dreams, they pull me in. A secret language under my skin. Blessed with the code I can't erase. Writing my story in the empty space. Binary stars collide in my head. Yeah, living for the things I've never said. Yeah, in this matrix of thought I'm alive. Every breath of battle I survive.
Welcome to the AMX podcast. This is Zohund, the CTE, your creative technical engineer.
Lost in a maze where the stars don't shine. Yeah. Chasing shadows through a glassy dome. Feels like a stranger, but this is my home. Yeah. It's coded dreams, they put me in. A secret language under my skin. Blessed with the code I can't erase. Writing my story in this space. ZKODE, yeah, to hum the beat of the world that makes me run. It's coded dreams, they pull me in. A secret language under my skin. Blessed with the code I can't erase. Writing my story in the empty space. Binary stars collide in my head. Yeah, living for the things I've never said. Yeah, in this matrix of thought I'm alive. Every breath of battle I survive. Eyes wide open but the night's so blind. Lost in a maze where the stars don't shine. Yeah. Chasing shadows through a glassy dome. Feels like a stranger but this is my home. Yeah. It's coded dreams, they put me in. A secret language under my skin. Blessed with the code I can't erase. Writing my story in this space. ZKODE, yeah, to hum the beat of the world that makes me run. It's coded dreams, they pull me in. A secret language under my skin. Blessed with the code I can't erase. Writing my story in the empty space. Binary stars collide in my head. Yeah, living for the things I've never said. Yeah, in this matrix of thought I'm alive. Every breath of battle I survive. Eyes wide open, but the night's so blind. Lost in a maze where the stars don't shine. Yeah. Chasing shadows through a glassy dome. Feels like a stranger, but this is my home. Yeah. It's coded dreams, they put me in a secret language under my skin. Blessed with the code I can't erase. Writing my story in this space. ZKODE, yeah, to hum the beat of the world that makes me run. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's coded dreams, they pull me in a secret language under my skin. Blessed with the code I can't erase. Yeah. Writing my story in the empty space. Binary stars collide in my head. Yeah, living for the things I've never said. Yeah, in this matrix of thought I'm alive. Every breath of battle I survive. Eyes wide open, but the night's so blind. Lost in a maze where the stars don't shine. Yeah. Chasing shadows through a glassy dome. Feels like a stranger, but this is my home. Yeah. It's coded dreams, they put me in a secret language under my skin. Blessed with the code I can't erase. Writing my story in this space. ZKODE, yeah, to hum the beat of the world that makes me run. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's coded dreams, they pull me in a secret language under my skin. Blessed with the code I can't erase. Yeah. Writing my story in the empty space. Binary stars collide in my head. Yeah, living for the things I've never said. Yeah, in this matrix of thought I'm alive. Every breath of battle I survive. Eyes wide open, but the night's so blind. Lost in a maze where the stars don't shine. Yeah. Chasing shadows through a glassy dome. Feels like a stranger, but this is my home. Yeah. It's coded dreams, they put me in a secret language under my skin. Blessed with the code I can't erase. Writing my story in this space. ZKODE, yeah, to hum the beat of the world that makes me run. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's coded dreams, they pull me in a secret language under my skin. Blessed with the code I can't erase. Yeah. Writing my story in the empty space. Binary stars collide in my head. Yeah, living for the things I've never said. Yeah, in this matrix of thought I'm alive. Every breath of battle I survive. Eyes wide open, but the night's so blind. Lost in a maze where the stars don't shine. Yeah. Chasing shadows through a glassy dome. Feels like a stranger, but this is my home. Yeah. It's coded dreams, they put me in a secret language under my skin. Blessed with the code I can't erase. Writing my story in this space. ZKODE, yeah, to hum the beat of the world that makes me run. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's coded dreams, they pull me in a secret language under my skin. Blessed with the code I can't erase. Yeah. Writing my story in the empty space. Binary stars collide in my head. Yeah. Living for the things I've never said. Yeah. In this matrix of thought I'm alive. Every breath of battle I survive. Eyes wide open, but the night's so blind. Lost in a maze where the stars don't shine. Yeah. Chasing shadows through a glassy dome. Feels like a stranger, but this is my home. Yeah. It's coded dreams, they put me in a secret language under my skin. Blessed with the code I can't erase. Writing my story in this space. ZKODE, yeah, to hum the beat of the world that makes me run. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's coded dreams, they pull me in a secret language under my skin. Blessed with the code I can't erase. Yeah. Writing my story in the empty space. Binary stars collide in my head. Yeah. Living for the things I've never said. Yeah. In this matrix of thought I'm alive. Every breath of battle I survive. Eyes wide open, but the night's so blind. Lost in a maze where the stars don't shine. Yeah. Chasing shadows through a glassy dome. Feels like a stranger, but this is my home. Yeah. It's coded dreams, they put me in a secret language under my skin. Blessed with the code I can't erase. Writing my story in this space. ZKODE, yeah, to hum the beat of the world that makes me run. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's coded dreams, they pull me in a secret language under my skin. Blessed with the code I can't erase. Yeah. Writing my story in the empty space. Binary stars collide in my head. Yeah. Living for the things I've never said. Yeah. In this matrix of thought I'm alive. Every breath of battle I survive. Eyes wide open, but the night's so blind. Lost in a maze where the stars don't shine. Yeah. Chasing shadows through a glassy dome. Feels like a stranger, but this is my home. Yeah. It's coded dreams. they put me in a secret language under my skin. Blessed with the code I can't erase. Writing my story in this space. ZKODE, yeah, to hum the beat of the world that makes me run. ZKODE dreams, they pull me in a secret language under my skin. Blessed with the code I can't erase. Writing my story in the empty space. Binary stars collide in my head. Yeah, living for the things I've never said. Yeah, in this matrix of thought I'm alive. Every breath of battle I survive. Eyes wide open, but the night's so blind. Lost in a maze where the stars don't shine. Yeah. Chasing shadows through a glassy dome. Feels like a stranger, but this is my home. Yeah. ZKODE dreams, they put me in a secret language under my skin. Blessed with the code I can't erase. Writing my story in this space. ZKODE, yeah, to hum the beat of the world that makes me run. ZKODE dreams, they pull me in a secret language under my skin. Blessed with the code I can't erase. Writing my story in the empty space. Binary stars collide in my head. Yeah, living for the things I've never said. Yeah, in this matrix of thought I'm alive. Every breath of battle I survive. Eyes wide open, but the night's so blind. Lost in a maze where the stars don't shine. Yeah. Chasing shadows through a glassy dome. Feels like a stranger, but this is my home. Yeah. ZKODE dreams, they put me in a secret language under my skin. Blessed with the code I can't erase. Writing my story in this space. ZKODE, yeah, to hum the beat of the world that makes me run. ZKODE dreams, they pull me in a secret language under my skin. Blessed with the code I can't erase. Writing my story in the empty space. Binary stars collide in my head. Yeah, living for the things I've never said. Yeah, in this matrix of thought I'm alive. Every breath of battle I survive. Eyes wide open, but the night's so blind. Lost in a maze where the stars don't shine. Yeah. Chasing shadows through a glassy dome. Feels like a stranger, but this is my home. Yeah. ZKODE dreams, they put me in a secret language under my skin. Blessed with the code I can't erase. Writing my story in this space. ZKODE, yeah, to hum the beat of the world that makes me run. ZKODE dreams, story in the empty space. Binary stars collide in my head. Yeah, living for the things I've never said. Yeah, in this matrix of thought I'm alive. Every breath of battle I survive. Eyes wide open, but the night's so blind. Lost in a maze where the stars don't shine. Yeah. Chasing shadows through a glassy dome. Feels like a stranger, but this is my home. Yeah. It's coded dreams, they put me in a secret language under my skin. Blessed with the code I can't erase. Writing my story in this space. ZKODE, yeah, to hum the beat of the world that makes me run. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's coded dreams, they pull me in a secret language under my skin. Blessed with the code I can't erase. Yeah. Writing my story in the empty space. Binary stars collide in my head. Yeah, living for the things I've never said. Yeah, in this matrix of thought I'm alive. Every breath of battle I survive. Eyes wide open, but the night's so blind. Lost in a maze where the stars don't shine. Yeah. Chasing shadows through a glassy dome. Feels like a stranger, but this is my home. Yeah. It's coded dreams, they put me in a secret language under my skin. Blessed with the code I can't erase. Writing my story in this space. ZKODE, yeah, to hum the beat of the world that makes me run. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's coded dreams, they pull me in a secret language under my skin. Blessed with the code I can't erase. Yeah. Writing my story in the empty space. Binary stars collide in my head. Yeah, living for the things I've never said. Yeah, in this matrix of thought I'm alive. Every breath of battle I survive. Eyes wide open, but the night's so blind. Lost in a maze where the stars don't shine. Yeah. Chasing shadows through a glassy dome. Feels like a stranger, but this is my home. Yeah. It's coded dreams, they put me in a secret language under my skin. Blessed with the code I can't erase. Writing my story in this space. ZKODE, yeah, to hum the beat of the world that makes me run. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's coded dreams, they pull me in a secret language under my skin. Blessed with the code I can't erase. Yeah. Writing my story in the empty space. Binary stars collide in my head. Yeah, living for the things I've never said. Yeah, in this matrix of thought I'm alive. Every breath of battle I survive. open, but the night's so blind. Lost in a maze where the stars don't shine. Yeah. Chasing shadows through a glassy dome. Feels like a stranger, but this is my home. Yeah. It's coded dreams, they put me in a secret language under my skin. Blessed with the code I can't erase. Writing my story in this space. ZKODE, yeah, to hum the beat of the world that makes me run. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's coded dreams, they pull me in a secret language under my skin. Blessed with the code I can't erase. Yeah. Writing my story in the empty space. Binary stars collide in my head. Yeah, living for the things I've never said. Yeah, in this matrix of thought I'm alive. Every breath of battle I survive. Eyes wide open, but the night's so blind. Lost in a maze where the stars don't shine. Yeah. Chasing shadows through a glassy dome. Feels like a stranger, but this is my home. Yeah. It's coded dreams, they put me in a secret language under my skin. Blessed with the code I can't erase. Writing my story in this space. ZKODE, yeah, to hum the beat of the world that makes me run. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's coded dreams, they pull me in a secret language under my skin. Blessed with the code I can't erase. Yeah. Writing my story in the empty space. Binary stars collide in my head. Yeah, living for the things I've never said. Yeah, in this matrix of thought I'm alive. Every breath of battle I survive. Eyes wide open, but the night's so blind. Lost in a maze where the stars don't shine. Yeah. Chasing shadows through a glassy dome. Feels like a stranger, but this is my home. Eyes wide open, but the night's so blind. Lost in a maze where the stars don't shine. Yeah. Chasing shadows through a glassy dome. Feels like a stranger, but this is my home. Yeah. Discoded dreams, they pull me in a secret language under my skin. Blessed with the code I can't erase. Writing my story in this space. ZKODE, yeah, to hum the beat of the world that makes me run. Yeah. Discoded dreams, they pull me in a secret language under my skin. Blessed with the code I can't erase. Writing my story in the empty space. Binary stars collide in my head. Yeah. Living for the things I've never said. Yeah. In this matrix of thought I'm alive. Every breath of battle I survive. Eyes wide open, but the night's so blind. Lost in a maze where the stars don't shine. Yeah. Chasing shadows through a glassy dome. Feels like a stranger, but this is my home. Yeah. ZKODE dreams, they pull me in. A secret language under my skin. Blessed with the code I can't erase. Writing my story into space. ZKODE, to get a hum. The beat of the world that makes me run. Yeah. ZKODE dreams, they pull me in. The secret language under my skin. Blessed with the code I can't erase. Writing my story in the empty space. Binary stars collide in my head. Yeah. Living for the things I've never said. Yeah. In this matrix of thought I'm alive. Every breath's a battle I survive. Eyes wide open, but the night's so blind. Lost in a maze where the stars don't shine. Yeah.
Welcome to the AMX podcast show. This is Zohund, the CTE, the artist, your creative technical engineer. I will be your host for tonight's podcast show. I have been demonstrating AI, XR, STEM, and STEAM. These projects are what we call vibe coding, or vibe coded, if you will, where you come up with a creative expression and you just start taking different components or creating a canvas and start to paint what you feel, what you see, the visions you have. And the AMX studio allowed me to demonstrate those different projects. So on the AMX podcast show, every Friday, we will showcase projects that we create using AI, XR, STEM and STEAM toolkits. We will also do project-based learning where we do live builds and we showcase them in real time, as you will see on the Midnight Code. But right now, what we're doing, social tech and trade, it's a vibe. So we talk a little bit. Well, I basically talk a little bit around what tools, what expressions, what inspiration went into crafting the projects, and then we move on. So it's a show of expression, AI, XR stage, and STEM, in which we showcase these complex technologies in artful ways. So with no further ado, I'm Zohund, the ZKODE artist. I'm going to toy around a little bit. As you can see up here on the left-hand panel, the visual mode. I have a Nero sphere and create stars, liquid, and mesh visual modes. I want to add in a little bit of the STEM components, a little bit of computational mathematics with delivering code using JavaScript to provide JavaScript and Python backend to provide the real-time communication far as for the graphic display and being able to provide the animations that works along with the graphical user interface as you see it. Okay, so let's here is the grid. Then below it I have camera and cinematic camera modes in which you can like orbit, that's an orbit, pan left, pan right, zoom out, zoom in, zoom in, zoom out, fly, top view, lower view, reset. Zohund, the CTE artist. I'm gonna see if it'll work with my voice. I just started this project not too long ago to add in a little bit of creativity. So it's supposed to be able to take my voice and synthesize it into the visualization of the synchronized art. So you can see it's working well with the music. So we have, here we go, liquid. Zohund, the ZKODE artist. This one is the mesh. And the objective with the mesh, I was trying to create something to where it plays to the music, but it illuminates like the stars, but constellations, if you will. And here are the stars right here. Up here on the right-hand panel, you can see I got the mic sharing. So I click this and I can share my browser from my music that I create on Suno and it play to the music. And then I can create over here on the AI art prompter. I can create a cover art, as you can see over on the right hand panel. And then I can generate a topic, as you can see right up under it. The generate art is AI brainstorm, which I can generate topics. Now, over here on the right hand, back over here on the right hand panel, right here in the art gallery, this is the art gallery. Then you can go to pre-production. You can add the episode title. We're gonna say XR stage. XR stage. AI plus XR plus STEM and STEAM skills. I'm not gonna put anything for description. I'm just gonna add this as the description. Copy. Just to walk y'all through this real quick. And then it has we could do talking points, generate talking points. I'm not gonna do that. Waste the generation. We already are talking AI XR Sim Esteem Skill Showcase on the AMX podcast show. And then right here, you can see where I can generate promo video, generate show notes, generate description, and generate a social post that you can add captions that can be utilized to share to socials. And once that's done, I can come back to AI Gallery. You can see the video right there. And then I'm gonna go to push to XR Stage, AI XR Sim Esteem Community, XR Stage, AI plus XR Sim Esteem Skill Showcase. You can see it right there in the next episode and showcase. Here it is, just so you make sure y'all see it when I see it. So I'll let that sit right there for a moment so you guys can look it over. Okay, so now I'll proceed. Now we are in the pre-production interface. Over here on the left-hand panel, you see you got media, we got episodes, we got run of show, we got logs from the show, we got where you can add in different casts, AMX host, you can assign, and it'll show in the header, live musician, AI narration, STEM educator, visual artist. And then if you want to add performers, you can add it on the side. And then over on the right hand panel, I have different features to add to the actual media before you push it to stage. So over here, back up the media column, as you can see the image that I created, now I can bring it straight to the screen. See, AMX Podcast Show, the AMX Podcast ZKODE Dreams. And this thing right here, I had created that initially as a floating marker, but I'm going to remove that from the code. I'm just tweaking this. This is a vibe-coded project. Over here you can see I got advanced FX block, which allow you to add like bloom levels and VHS degradations. Like you ain't gonna see it right here because it still got some tweaks in it, but once you push it to, if I push this go, it'll show on the main screen without having to take up performance in this screen, so I can use it for other generations. Now in Cinematic Studio, 8K digital, I can change my f stops, and I can also change from different lenses using camera mode. And then I can change the lens formats, compact, anthropic, f-stop, aperture, screen layouts, camera angles, cinematic pilot, transitions, morphing instruments. We can add those to the stream. Though some of these features need to be connected. Right here you can see I can add VFX features. These are features that I added from the initially. That's why they are already connected. Glitch, hologram, mirror, ripple, heat, scan, vortex, excuse me. Then I can add color grades, warm, cold, noir, vivid, matrix. And then you can see like more. Now you can see it better. Here go the color grades. You see how that's fitting in? It's supposed to fit in better. Okay, so let's change the screens. Yep, so this is a tool that I built using the skills that I've trained myself on and learned through various certifications and trainings. This is a studio grade web-based build out which only have web-based dependencies. So I could take this code or this web interface as you see, put it in one folder, send it to you, and then you can launch it from your device. And then you can connect it to a website or a host site to allow others to utilize the tool. I have it showcasing from a local host, which is not available on the web. I'm showcasing it on the web as a project for the AMX podcast showcase XR stage. And over here we got beat sync and stage tools. These tools allow the beat to synchronize. Some of these tools have to be refined, but nonetheless we probably about, for this tool in particular, probably maybe about 5 days, 7 days. Then you have over here AI narration, narrative engine, where you could generate a narrative. Let's see, it's causing an error, so we have to fix that. I have to troubleshoot that, and I'll do that inside anti-gravity. I built the interface using Gemini and AI Studio, and then I deployed it for development inside the Gemini IDE. Google's anti-gravity IDE, which has Gemini as Gemini models that work inside of the IDE, the interface. Okay, so where we at now? We got on screen doing that. Autofill, that's basically sending any of this information straight to the platform. And then, no further ado, we have approximately about 2 more minutes and we'll close out. And I'm just going to show you what happens. And like, okay, as far as all of these videos on the side, you can add in different media, right? But this is motion. This is for animations in motion, and audio, video, synchronization and visualizations for like musicals, screens and stuff for conferences, showcasing branded material, but also storytelling sequences. So you see real assets, studio assets, visual assets. Okay. Right here you can do the lyrics. I'm going to push it to stage. Let me see. It's freezing up. Froze up. Alright, little bucky. We'll get it. This is a live production, a live deal. This is what will happen. This is what you typically go through when you're building and refining software. So we'll put streams. This is the screen. Okay, so it's taking. Yeah, it's having a little problem moving the media. Because I did tweaking a little bit. So I'm going to do this one more time. I'm going to go straight to this frame. And this. Okay. Let's go right here. Let's go right there. See what we got. Alrighty, and we're going to push it to stage. Yeah, it's loading. See how it take a little time to load? That's performance, so I just have to optimize a little bit and, clean up some of the code, but you see what it's showcasing now. Silver screen, premium entertainment, broadcast quality, discuss XR stage, AI plus XR plus standard Steam, skill showcase with Zohund, the ZKODE artist. AMX Studios on the side. We got some animation going at the bottom, and then live on air. Now, even though this is it's in development, so what you will see is this is not on the server. This is in a sandbox. So even though it's buggy, it's based on performance. So once we finish in the development mode and push it, and we refine it and prepare it to be shipped, it will then be shipped to production. And that's where we take it into beta and then do testing with a bigger audience to work out some of the kinks, and you just refine. This how software is. It's just iteration and then refinement, just like learning and development for professional development. So yeah, with no further ado, I'm Zohund, the CTE, the artist, your CTE, your creative technical engineer. So just remember that, your CTE, your creative technical engineer. No further ado. Sign it off. We'll put up some music on here before we close out. Opening the show, we had Zohund, we had ZKODE, because it went with the theme, ZKODE, ZKODE dreams. So now I'm going to find, what time is it? I'm gonna drop a couple of songs from Zohund music. short clips. And then I got a remastered ZKODE edition that I played. I'll put that on tomorrow night. Oh, matter of fact, I might, because I'm jumping back on for a hot hour, for a power hour at 12 a.m. ZKODE Dreams. It's a pop-up. So I'm gonna be on stream off and on. I'm gonna introduce the show, and I'm gonna showcase art, tech, and music. And then I'm gonna jump on like I am now. And then if you up, we'll have a conversation. If we might have a guest, might be an AI guest, maybe a host. We might be able to get a special guest, Miss Hayden, possibly, aka Kaula. But nonetheless, Zohund, the CTE, the artist, about to close out. I just want to leave y'all with this quick little clip. Algorithm love. Love for the algorithm. So this is one of the songs I created, Love for the Algorithm. It was an expression. As you can see, Volume 1, Act 1, The Hustler's Prayer. It was inspired by some music I was listening to, The Hustler's Prayer, with the clips with Pusha T and Malice, Rihanna, Timberland, ZKODE. I pretty much took those expressions, those inspirations, and crafted the music. And yeah, love for the algorithm, code in my veins. Feed me the data, release my chains. Hustle in the shadows, prophets in the light. Love for the algorithm. Okay, so I'm matter of fact, I'm gonna give you a little insight before I jump off here, because I do want to provide value when I'm on these platforms. So I utilize Suno to collaborate with my musical expressions, which are NFTs, newfound talents, right? As this is for me. So that's where the whole title comes from. Okay, so with this song, Love for the Algorithm, Volume 1, Act 1, The Hustler's Prayer, it was inspired by these various artists, clips, Pusha T, Malice, Rihanna, and then as far as on the beat side, it was Timberland and DJ Khaled. And then I was thinking about, inspiring the hook. Didn't matter if it was male or female on there, but I'm gonna toy with it a couple times just so y'all can see what I'm talking about. But it's supposed to be or Rihanna's style on the hook. Love for the algorithm, code in my veins. Feed me the data, feed me the chains. Hustle in the shadows, prophets in the light. I love the algorithm. It loves me right. And then Pusha T comes in, stacking lines of code like a kilo on the dot. Hash rates jumping, blockchain never stops. Digital hustle footprints erase. Every ledger tells a story, but my trail misplaced. Okay? Verse, then Malice comes in, numbers don't lie, but the lies in the game. Algorithm bless me, but it's blood on the name. Pray for forgiveness. Thoughts, the hustler's divine. NFT confession booth, eternal in the line. He killed that. And then that was like an East Coast vibe that I went with the West Coast upload, right? On Act 2. And that was where Ice Cube, E40, Tupac, Spice One, Snoop, as far as the artist inspiration. And then on the beat, it was Dre and DJ Quick for that Jeep Funk bounce. That's why you got that little vibe. You got that the hype of the DJ Khaled and Rihanna vibe in the hook, right? And the Timberland, the beats and he played the instrument, the raw instruments a lot, as you see with that whole Virginia push, and that's what I was on. I was capturing that Virginia essence, that rawness, and bringing that into the expression. And then I was going from the East Coast, going out to the West Coast, and getting that blend. And then I'm coming back down south for the close. You feel me? For the real showcase. You did. So yeah. So just to give you, and I think I had a yo-yo on the hook. And it was like log in, shine. We don't blow to the line. West Coast in the system, algorithm in the mind. Upload the struggle. Yeah. Okay, so let me look. Okay, I'm gonna play the remix. The remaster. This is the remaster version. Feed me today. Now that was supposed to be Rihanna on the hook, but I was gonna have a female on that hook anyway, but a male or female can't sing that hook because it's a story of you, the individual, being empowered by the algorithm because you understand what it is versus you being uh, uh, entrapped by the algorithm because you don't understand what it's doing. It's able to manipulate and create any story based on what it's learning from you. So it can manipulate and it can manipulate you through the wire. So we teach it through the words. We providing visuals to give you creative ways to think about how all these pieces come together.
Digital hustler, fingerprints erased. Every ledger tell a story, but my trail misplaced. Numbers don't lie, but the lies in the game. Algorithm bless me, but it's blood on the name. Pray for forgiveness, though the hustle divine. In them two confession booth, eternal in the line. Back code, West Coast, mug load. West Coast in the system, algorithm is mine. Upload the struggle, stream the truth. Run it back in the code from the block to the booth. System built crooked, I'm bending it straight. Algorithm watch me, but I'm bending my fate. West side server, my IP divine. Rebel with the hustle, put my soul in the line. Language in the socket, I'm the server with the drip. Pack it in the hustle, let the algorithm flip. Crypto in the lingo, I done coded me a slang. Turn the firewall to fireworks, let the data pay. Dear mama, now the hustle's online. I'm writing verses in the code, legacy in the sign. They tried to change the truth, but the system too slow. Algorithm freed me, now the people gon' grow. For shizzle, my dizzle, algorithm my plug. Cloud got the smoke, but the hustle got the love. Laid back code, West Coast mode. Data in the low, rider riding down the road. Ain't no love, but I'm the boat. Found with heavy, we gon' load. From the south, we claim our share. Algorithm love everywhere. Yeah. I'm a mogul in the matrix, product out the trunk, algorithm blessing me. The data never sunk from Richmond to the blockchain. Empire's alive, no limit soldier, algorithm I drive. Key never change, it's the format shift. Algorithm show the way, put the cell phone lift. Pimp C talk smooth, I'ma talk the grind. From syrup in the cup to the code in the line. Dodgers in the grill, now it's pixels in the chain. Algorithm got me dripping, still respect the game. Southern royalty, hustling through the lag. In a feed crown sitting snug in the bag. Each act commend is a single drop. Cover the trilogy as a Z-Do box set on lap of behind the scenes. Instrumentals, home books, hey, I visual took, hey, I visual